So, what's going on guys, Kates here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'll show you top 20 best escape maps in Fortnite creative mode. So, in general, I looked into about 100 escape maps and these are the 20 best ones. At the start you'll have to escape Lonely Island, then travel to different times and escape different worlds, survive and fight your way through it to Star Wars spaceships, escape different tunnels, find different passageways and much more. And just before we start, I really recommend to watch till the end, because every single map will have about 15 to 20 seconds quick review, so you would know which ones you want to play, which ones you can play by yourself or with up to 4 players, what is the most fun, hardest or easiest map of all of them. If you're interested in all of this, then this is the video that you've been looking for. So with that said, let's get right into it. Then take a look at the first map on my list is Amazing Hidden Island. The map in general has been affected, so for you to survive you have to get to the ship. But of course along the way there'll be a bunch of hidden tunnels, different parkour things that you'll have to complete, puzzle pieces to solve and much more. And on top of all of that, just taking a look at the gameplay itself, in my opinion looks amazing. This sadly is only a single player map, but on top of all that there'll be about 20-30 levels, so a lot of content. Then going over to the second map on my list, you're traveling to the future. The story behind it is that you have slept in Nexus for hundreds of years and something in the spaceship has gone wrong. So you woke up and you have to escape the spaceship before it goes down. But you're right now in 25th century, so you have no idea how this spaceship works, what are these different temples, how to find different players and get to the end. So you can take up to 4 players and explore and escape this amazing spaceship. If this is something you're looking for, then here it is. Then going over to the third map on my list is a Pokemon escape world. So everything is straightforward, you're in a Pokemon world and you have to escape it. But of course, just by trying to escape the map, there'll be a bunch of different levels, and going further, the difficulty will of course increase. It will start really slowly, and on top of all that, there'll be a bunch of hidden traps, which you'll have to find and try to overcome them. Find different weapons and items which will help you to reach next level. Find missing clues, search a bunch of chests, try to understand buildings' meaning, find the map, and much more. In my opinion, it's really amazing and really fun Pokemon escape room. Then going over to the fourth map on my list is Amazing Star Wars escape map. So the story behind it that you are the Luke Skywalker and you are trapped on the spaceship. You have to find different prisoners and your own teammates before the ship goes down. But keep in mind that there can be a bunch of guards, so that means you'll have to find hidden rooms and be undercover to find the spaceship and escape it. So like per usual, every escape map will have this type of things and different objects like buttons which you'll have to find and press them. You'll have to get different weapons which will help you to overcome the guards and fight them, or as well you'll be able to play passively, try to use stealth while trying to escape the map and much more. Then take a look at the fifth map on my list is Escape the Artemis Temple. So your objective is to try to search a bunch of passageways, try to defeat your enemies, jump over a bunch of obstacles and fight your way through it. On this map there'll be about 4 to 5 different temples. Each temple will have a different theme and different objective which you'll have to complete, or of course in order to escape it. As well, on top of all that, like you can see for yourself, it will have that kind of cool fog theme added to it, and just in general the design in the map itself, 10 out of 10 would play it again. Then going over to the sixth map on my list, the story behind this one is that long time ago an ancient civilization trapped all their knowledge in a bunch of hidden shrines. Obviously your goal is to find all the shrines and gather all the knowledge, and you can only do that by destroying all the places on the island. So your objective will be to escape the map, but on top of all that, find all the hidden pieces. So either way, you'll have to find clues to find them in any of the buildings, go into a huge cave and try to find your way through it, trying to find different puzzle pieces and much more. Then going over to the next one, here you can see the Maze Runner. Everything is straightforward like in the movies. You are stranded in a huge maze and your objective to escape it with up to 4 players. So you just go straight forward and escape. But be aware of all the hidden traps, poison things which will try to eliminate you and much more. So if you're up for the challenge, then here it is. Then take a look at the next map on my list is Amazing 942 century map. So you are in the future and all the technology has been destroyed. You have found yourself in a small village northwest from Norway, and this village has been constantly raided, so you have to find hidden survivors and with them escape this nightmare. You can take up to 2 players The map is not too big nor too small, and on top of all that, it will be in a snow theme. So if you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then going over to the ninth map on my list is a prison break. So everything straightforward, you are in a huge prison stranded with up to 4 players. You have to follow all the storylines and all the rules, which you'll be able to follow for every single level. And of course, obviously, you have to escape it. There'll be no guards or anything like that whatsoever, but you have to escape and be really careful, because different prisoners, aka zombies, will attack you and try to survive for themselves. If you are up for the challenge in this abandoned prison, then here it is. And with that said, now we have come to the 10th map, which is Escape the Lost Temple. It will have over 17 different strategic levels, which you will have to complete, but for this map you can take up to 16 players. The main objective for this map that it will be a huge labyrinth, and every single level will have a different theme and different objective. So you can take up to as many players as you want and make a speed run. Whoever is the fastest, of course, is the winner. Then take a look at the next one. Here you can see a huge roller coaster. It will have up to 15 to 20 different levels. Each level, aka each roller coaster, will have different things which you'll have to complete. And on top of all that, everything will be on timer, so be as fast as possible. It is really huge and amazing map with many different things that you'll have to complete. And on top of all that, the design looks 10 out of 10. Then going over to the next one, here you are stranded in a huge mansion. It is a 50% escape room and 50% puzzle map. Everything will be in a huge maze, and most time you'll not know where the next level is, so you'll have to find out for yourself. There'll be a bunch of hidden features, a lot of passageways, hidden tunnels, and much more. So if you're up for the challenge, then here it is. Then take a look at the next one. Here you can see a huge Escape the Nightmare map. This time everything will be in a dark mode, so for the best settings, add all of your textures on epic. In my opinion, just by taking a look at the gameplay, it looks amazing. All those flowers and leaves just floating around, having those lamps in a dark mode, as well having that storyline written on every single level, in my opinion, looks 10 out of 10. If you're looking for the best texturally pleasing map and for something that you can do by yourself, then here it is. Then going over to the next one, here you can see a huge Escape the Misery Shack. For this map, gravity is off, so you'll have to find your way through it. It is not a normal map, you'll not be walking like normally. Whenever you jump, the gravity goes down. And on top of all that, this is a mystery island. There'll be no instructions, no rules whatsoever. Try to survive and escape the map. If you're up for this hard challenge, then here it is. Then take a look at the 15th map on my list. It's amazing. Find the button escape room. So there'll be about 15 different levels with 15 different buttons. For each and every level, you'll be in a different room. So your objective is straightforward. Whenever you are in that room, you have to find the button to reach the next one. By going further and further, the difficulty will of course increase. In my opinion, this is amazing escape room map design, which I haven't seen ever in any other escape room maps, so that's kinda unique. Then going over to the next one, here's a huge murder mystery. So, you're for yourself working in mines, but a huge guy with a gun is trying to eliminate you, so you have to escape the mines, trying to find hidden passageways, hidden clues, maybe get a weapon for yourself, and that type of thing. As well on top of all that, the mines will be exploding, so you have limited time with limited materials. If you want to escape this map, then this is it. Then going over to the next one, the story behind this one is that you are captured by pirates, but war has been started with different pirate ships, so you have a chance to escape it. First things first, you have to escape their actual ship, then get to the island, and after that, escape to a different island and survive. This map will have a bunch of challenges, hidden clues you'll have to find, and of course at the end you'll have to find pirates. If this is something you're looking for, then here it is. Then going over to one of the last maps on my list is Escape the Room, Western World. The story behind this one is that imagine you are stranded in Western World, which is known as the most deadliest deserts. You can take up to 16 players and you have to fight for your life. There'll be a bunch of levels, each level will have different things. For example, one will have maze, the second one puzzle pieces. In the third level, you'll have to find different players and fight with them. The last man standing wins. Then going over to the next one, here you can see a huge Escape the Farmer's Overgrown Maze. So the map itself, in my opinion, looks amazing. All the textures, about 30 to 40 different levels. Each level will have different difficulty, and going further, the difficulty will of course increase. There will be a bunch of overgrown tunnels, so you'll not be able to see where the next level is. And on top of all of that, just the team itself, 10 out of 10 would play it again. And with that said, now we have come to the last map, which is World's Hardest Escape, the Future map. So there'll be only about 4 to 5 different levels, but for every single level you'll have to spend about 20 to 30 minutes. You'll have to find where the next level is and then how to escape it. Like I said at the start, it will be one of the hardest, so if you want to take a futuristic escape room map and you want to see if you can complete it, the hardest one ever, then here it is. And having said that, I really do appreciate it for watching and I hope you enjoyed. This was my top 20 list of the best and most fun escape room maps in Fortnite creative mode. If you're looking for more map codes, then check my channel out and you'll find every single one of them. And the rest of it you already know. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe. And while you're doing that, enable the notification bell. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it. My name is Cade, you have an amazing day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold.